Do I look as sick as I feel? Oh yeah, full on. Well, I am sick, it is hot outside, and I look like an absolute mess. But I can fix one of those things. That's better. Oh, it's my lunch break. I'm sitting here on the living room floor trying to get the energy to go back out to work. I have a couple days off now just because I'm getting totally sick and run down. I think it's burnout, to be honest, just probably the combination of all the stuff over the last couple of weeks, and I'm just completely out of gas. And then yesterday I made a how-to video. You can look down below. I'll throw the link there for it in case you missed it. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's for sure my teaching voice, which is one of the voices that I use throughout the week, but I don't know if it's going to be my favorite for this vlog or not. It's a different voice for me, and it's less personal, and it's much more sort of top down, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. And I really would rather just talk to you rather than sort of teach to you, if that makes sense. Maybe it was helpful and it's a different sort of voice, and that's okay too. I don't. We'll wait and see. I think the worst part about me feeling like this is that my brain is just not functioning, and I think it's been pretty clear over the last handful of videos that I'm just getting more and more and more tired. Burnout's one of those weird cumulative things that you kind of don't really realize how bad it's getting until you actually sit down and look back and go, oh yeah, I can see it creeping up on me. And this week is when it really hit me that it's crept rather creepily. My nose is stuffed up, my voice is screwed up, I'm tired, I'm hot, and I mean, even it's nice and cool in here, and it's killing me. I'm lying on the floor just because it's more stable and lower center of gravity, and I might just crawl back to the office. When I was growing up, I remember my dad always telling me how if you slept in past a certain point in the day, you had already wasted so many good working hours because the sun had been up and everything else. And I think a big part of that sort of ingrained in my head. And so every time I start to feel like this, I feel like I'm wasting time or wasting the things I could be doing. And the guilt gets really heavy on me when that happens. I start thinking about all the things I should be doing, the events that are coming up, some that aren't even coming until the end of the year, but all of a sudden they're in my head that I'm wasting time that I could be spending organizing that. And I'm trying to be good about taking care of myself in the same way that I would expect other people to take care of themselves, but that guilt is heavy. Camera is still in the shop, so I'm still shooting on this little guy, and it's been actually really good. It's a little, sounds not as nice and stuff, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll be back before the fast. I still have no idea what kind of videos I'm gonna make for that week. Everything's just seeming really overwhelming, you know? And by the way, thank you for riding with me on the roller coaster of the last few days. My whole emotional state is up, down, up, down. I think I'm trying to wrestle with the difference of me feeling this way and how I think I should be feeling, which, right, is ridiculous. And that's part of that whole guilt thing too. And a huge thank you to everyone who gave their opinions about the channel over the last couple times. I always talk about how I'm a hobbyaholic and I never really get really good at any one thing. I just kind of get okay good at a bunch of things. I tend to sort of hit a spot where I feel good enough. The nice thing is that this is different, and I'm really liking kind of pushing myself and learning more. But then it also made me realize that maybe I don't have a very good skill set of taking it beyond 80% and kind of getting to that spot where you're actually excelling at something. I never really thought about that. But now I'm gonna go drink a cup of tea and listen to my sinuses squeak as they drain out, and probably go back to work. So I've mostly been editing videos down in the living room, and I can't keep living like this. So the church books are hitting the road. Oh hell yeah. That's so much better.